A Nature Walk in the City by Louise and Richard Spilsberg. Where are we going? We are going for a nature walk in the city. There are lots of plants and animals in a city, if you know where to look. When you walk in a city, watch out for traffic. Do not walk and look for wildlife at the same time. Be safe. Stop and then look. What is up on the roof? Use binoculars to look up at the roof. Can you see herring gulls and their nests there? When the eggs hatch, parent gulls feed the chicks scraps of food found in trash cans. Can you spot a pigeon collecting plastic straws or other trash? Pigeons often use these things to make nests. They live off scraps of food that they find in the street. What grows on the street? Can you see leaves on the street? They come from trees that grow here. People create areas of soil that trees can grow in among the hard concrete and asphalt streets. Look at a tree trunk. The bark around a tree protects the living plant inside. A sycamore tree's bark flakes off, so the trunk does not get clogged up with pollution and dirt. What lives in parks? Look for clues about what lives in parks. Can you see any animals or insects moving in the trees or gardens? Squirrels run up and down trees to look for food. They save the food to eat in winter. Their big front teeth help them to break open nutshells to eat the seeds inside. What lives on walls? Young ivy plants have floppy stems but can climb up walls. Look for the small roots that grow out of the ivy stem. These grow into the wall and hold up the plant. Roots. Look closely at the ivy leaves and flowers. Lots of insects feed on the nectar inside the ivy's pale flowers. Spiders spin webs to catch insects to eat. Is the sidewalk empty? Is there a silvery trail on the sidewalk? A snail or a slug is nearby. Snails and slugs make trails of slimy mucus. The trails help them glide across the ground to look for food. Can you see ants carrying tiny bits of food across the sidewalk? Some ants collect food to take back to their nests. They share it with the other ants in their groups. What lives in the bushes? Use a magnifying glass to spot insects in the bushes. Insect mouths are shaped to help them eat. Can you see a butterfly's curly proboscis sucking nectar juice from flowers? Look for ladybugs with their red and black spots. A ladybug has a hard mouth for crunching tiny insects. Its bright colors warn birds that it will taste bad if they eat it. What animals come out at night? Look for clues about animals that come out at night. Which animal digs holes like this? Foxes dig holes called dens under sheds or bushes. They have their babies in dens. Foxes eat scraps of meat and other food that they find on the street or in trash cans. How can I protect city animals? Protect city wildlife by putting litter in the trash. Litter can harm animals. They can choke on plastic bags or get trapped inside empty jars. Use a nature spotter's guide to name wildlife in your neighborhood. To see more creatures, leave wild areas in the garden where small animals can shelter.